Did you have a good lunch? Everyone in the office talking about your harem lunch.
Everyone, your slutty lunch that you had with all the girls.
Harem lunches.
Harem lunch is
Harem
crazy.
lunch was so good.
Bitter chocolate harem lunch.
Bitter
is like,
chocolate harem lunch.
Yeah, it's good. Welcome back to a new episode of Boys Love, Boys Love. This week we are recapping Welcome back to a new episode of Boys Love, Boys Love. This week we are recapping episodes 1 and 2 of Old Fashioned Cupcake. And as always, I'm Adam.
I'm RJ. Welcome back to a new BL.
Welcome back.
We're back in Japan.
We're back in Japan.
We spent some time in Thailand, and now we're back in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Back to back? Because My Beautiful Man was right before Moonlight?
Yes.
So, yeah.
How are you? How are you doing?
All right. How about you?
I'm okay. It's been a couple weeks since we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's still good.
Is everything still okay?
Still okay with you?
Ugh.
Let's just get right into it. Episodes. Okay, Old Fashioned Cupcake. Going into the show, we have been trying to watch the show
since we started recapping BL.
This was in our first poll.
The first ever poll we put up in
2023
was between
this
8th Sense, which one?
Yeah.
This. And Kin Porsche.
And we now have officially delved into all three.
All three, yes. Yeah. Old Fashioned was finally the last one.
Crazy it took so long.
I know. I was very tempted just to watch it because it was 5 episodes. Mm-hmm. It's a JBL. We already know I love JBLs.
Yeah.
So
5 episodes is, I prefer an even number.
Yeah,
especially
you do.
this
format.
When we do JBLs,
pairing,
we do 2 at a time.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's not a big deal. We're gonna finish it in just 3 mere weeks.
Easy.
And 'tis the season for sweets and treats. So
yes, trick or treat. I'm sad it wasn't Halloween themed because of all the sweets that they.
Do they celebrate? Do they celebrate not trick or treating, but like Halloween?
I don't know.
I'm sure in like a very small
in like
way.
a novelty way.
Yeah, in a novelty way. Yeah. The
novelty
KFC at Christmas.
The KFC at Christmas.
Yeah.
Which someday, I want that Christmas bucket, honey.
Sure.
That plate.
What did you know about the show going into it?
So I had read the manga.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Wait.
It's all in one.
You know, nobody can hear what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean? Old Fashioned Cupcake is the whole story in one. It's a one-shot BL book. And then the sequel that I haven't read yet is Old Fashioned Cupcake with Cappuccino.
Oh, okay.
So, it's very like...
So
like
you know
detailed.
what's going to happen?
Yeah. Broad strokes.
Okay.
I haven't read it. I read it...
Last year?
No, when I first started buying BL, it was like one of the first ones that I bought. So
really?
when we first started the channel.
Oh, okay.
But it's nice that it's
left
just
to right.
Left to right. And it's nice that it was just one like complete story. It'll be nice to see how it translates. I haven't read it since, so like the story isn't fresh in my mind. I know the general basics that it's about someone getting their groove back. Okay.
The only thing I knew about this was that it was old
broads.
One old man.
One old man. This old man.
He played knick-knack on my door. To pull back the curtain, we are going to speed run us watching and recording these recaps.
Yes. Because
we're going on a vacation. So I had to buy my finale costume. And you don't knowing
how it's gonna end.
Anything of what
you don't even know if it'll
usually
actually...
I like to pick like a small, like I would have never been able to do that with My Beautiful Man because I not know
the rubber. You wouldn't have known that rubber ducky from the first episode
Correct.
would have carried into the end.
So I don't. So who knows what I'm gonna be wearing for the finale? And I hope it ties in.
I mean, if anything else, just if we watch it and you're like, well, I guess I'll just wear a suit. So just buy a cheap suit.
Sure, but that's so many of these.
I know. It's like every JBL set in an office.
Yeah.
But as we were preparing for this show, I remembered every time we kept bringing back Old Fashioned Cupcake into our lore of like how we're going to watch it. I just remember Adam being like, I just don't know if there's enough meat on the bone to talk about the show. Because I think it's like a fluffy show.
Well,
it's going to be
thing.
like Cherry
no,
Magic.
I want to say that. Okay, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
When looking back,
when we watched Cherry Magic.
I think our Cherry Magic recaps were fun, and I had a good time making them. I think we probably should have doubled up on episodes.
Yes, yeah. Because there wasn't a lot. But back in the day, we thought a 30-minute episode is perfect for this podcast. But we can't.
We not consistently go into these recaps being like,
it's going to be a short episode.
It's fine if they're short. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It doesn't need to be an hour. And they're always an hour.
It's never been short.
Hence, because of what's happening right now. Yeah. Okay. Should we start? Should we get into it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we wake up. We get classic JBL voiceover. Mm-hmm. We get our main character whose name is Nozue-san. He has a monologue where he's like, all I do is eat, sleep, and work, honey.
I'm 39 and all I do is eat, sleep, and work.
That's all I do. I do the same routine every day. I'm in a routine. I'm in a rut. He's stuck in a rut. Mm-hmm. He says, when you're in this routine, it's the surefire way to know that, yes, true, nothing good will happen to you because you know everything is going to happen.
Yeah.
But for sure, nothing bad's going to happen. Mm-hmm. So that's our first tell.
That's where we're starting from. It is just, I'd rather just play it safe.
Okay, so it's funny because obviously we're following Moonlight Chicken with this. Mm-hmm.
And there's already similarities that you're feeling?
There's definitely a through line with Lung Jim and Nozue. In terms of a reticence to... A reticence to put yourself out there when you hit a certain age. Now, you're much older than me, RJ. Do you feel that?
I did. I felt it a lot young. I mean, I think I've talked about it before. Like, I felt that when I was turning 30.
Oh, girl, the crying over the fucking
pizza. That was our station, the cross bitch. Girl. Crying over the pizza. Girl.
That was our station of the divorce papers is what that was. Yeah, but why 30? I mean, I get that, like, I think a lot of people have, like, the, like, oh, shit, I'm 30.
Yeah.
But it felt like when you...
I mean, it was all tied to everything. The layoff, the move,
mm-hmm.
the starting a new life. I hadn't seen BL yet, so I hadn't found my calling.
You had no reason to live.
I had no reason to live. I didn't know that gay people existed.
Yeah, we just found out in the end of 2022.
Yeah, when we watched Choco Milkshake. That was the first time we ever found out.
The first time we'd ever seen a gay person. Pizza. Well, mine wasn't a crisis. Mine was like, I left Disney, so I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah.
Who cares, guys?
Who cares? Anyway, Nozue hasn't done any of this.
Nozue hasn't done any of this. He goes to work. I'm fine. We find out that he's a manager at this company, a supervisor.
I do need to check one thing, because the one thing I wasn't sure about, and I'm curious
what you think.
Is. Well, no. Is Nozue gay? Because I couldn't tell, but I feel like I remembered I think in the book, it's like...
He's a good manager. His staff really likes him.
Yes, very well liked, very respected.
And we get some office chismes.
We love it.
We love office gossip. We have some of the girlies in the office talking about how nice he is. But handsome. Also and he's handsome, but also how hot Togawa is. Who's like his subordinate.
I
don't know if
I don't know. Yeah.
We're gonna keep our eyes peeped. To see what we can see.
Beepers.
I say this every time we do this. I say this every single time we watch a JBL. Every single time. Because they're always following a Thai BL that we've watched.
Right. Is it
the pacing is so fast. I mean, it's like
so quick, girl.
There really should be a spectrum, because at the slowest end of the spectrum is Thai BL. Yeah. And then I think the fastest
just because
is
they
JBL.
know that I think it's because Thai BLs, because there is the industry with it.
Yeah.
It knows that it can have, people will watch 12 episodes. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to, I feel like other cultures, it's like, we don't know what we'll get or like what we feel comfortable asking from the audience to commit.
Yeah.
So like, let's quicken the pace of some kind.
And then I would say like Korean, I think falls closer on the Thai end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
And I think Chinese is
girl, they've got
wherever.
You got 3
wherever.
You got 3 years to spend. Great. Let's watch a BL.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we head straight into this meeting with the head of HR.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's like, they kind of started at the same time.
Yes,
and Nozue, yeah.
Her and Nozue have started at the same time, so everybody at work is like familiar with how good he is at his job, but he is not ambitious. She has like talked him up to get this promotion, and he's like, "I'm not going to accept the promotion, Diva." She's like, "You do this every single time.
You do this every single time.
Well, then get the hint, Diva. You don't have to keep trying to promote him if he doesn't want it."
But that's the thing. I don't think he's like, okay, so in corporate, if you like continue to specialize in something, like, I guess it depends on the pay structure, but like, you could just, your rate gets, do you keep getting raises if you just keep doing the same thing?
You would get cost of living raises. I don't think he seems like he's just the like,
he's just like a manager
of a small, not even
like
a
department.
Unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't even think it would be like he's getting bonuses.
Of like, if they do well, like business is good.
I'm sure I think Togawa has come into the company and is at the same role that he interviewed at.
Oh, okay.
So he's just the next rung up. Like he's not like
he hasn't
risen up the ladder. Yeah. He's just like become the head of this little group of 5 people or whatever, and they're like, okay, great, sounds good. He doesn't want to accept this head of department, like head of the department.
Does he work to live? Does he live to work?
He lives and he works.
They are not.
That's the answer.
That they're not together.
They're not. He's not. I would not.
I live and I work.
Because Togawa is very. I live to work.
I work to live.
You think he's worked to live?
I don't think he's like, this is my passion, I'm going to do this.
I think he feels... Okay, so we're going to get into a little bit of Togawa later, because we see a flashback of like his interview.
Yeah.
But I think he feels not ambitious in the way like...
In the way that they're judging Nozue of not being ambitious.
Yes.
He
definitely is like a hard worker, and he's like very fastidious, and he likes to follow the rules.
It does. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of Adachi and Kurosawa, of like both coming in around the same, or like Adachi coming in, but because he doesn't have like a goal or something to work towards. He just wants to be a good worker. I think they're.
Okay, so in the same is where we have to talk about. Now that we've seen what we've seen, right? And it's not, again, you can tell us that we haven't seen a bunch of JBL. That's fine. Yeah. We acknowledge that. The running through line is a main character who is listless, aimless, no direction. Mm-hmm. I'm talking Adachi. I'm talking, what's his name from My Personal Weatherman?
Yes, the bottom.
I'm the bottom.
Yeah.
Canonically. I'm talking...
the artist, Hey artist.
What's his name from My Beautiful Man?
The photographer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I never remember people's names. Him, all of these characters, like, at first I was like, oh, he's our first kind of character that doesn't have...
I think there's a little bit of the culture being like, because the culture is so work.
This is where anthropologically I think it's like really interesting, because I think it's like, what's
reflecting
the commentary on Japanese
culture
which obviously is very severely like
work focused. Yes.
Yeah. Maybe to a fault.
Yeah. Input output.
Because the Thai BLs aren't like there are characters who have jobs, but I can't I cannot think of a Thai BL that is like about like a character who seems to be like aimless and.
I've seen a little bit more. I've probably seen like 2 or 3 more JBLs on my own outside of the channel.
Yeah.
And it's like, if it's not aimless, like lost their will of like what are they here for in the job, because that's definitely much anything that has like a workplace element.
Laundromat has that kind of
right
energy,
yeah. But that's the thing, everything that has a workplace element, there is like, what are you here for? Like, what are you working so hard for?
What's the purpose?
And then in stuff that doesn't have as much of a workplace, it's like, what is your purpose? Like, what is your, because in Minato's Laundromat, he's kind of just like, something traumatic happens when in his work, and now he's just like living life.
And this is like, okay, so earlier this year, like Zero Base One came out with their song Now or Never.
Yes.
Remember? And we talked about it and we reacted to it or whatever on our channel, doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. But I remember talking about it being like, there's this energy when I watch Japanese stuff of like, life is what it is. Not in like a kind of like French ennui, kind of like, ugh.
It is what it is.
It is what it is without the kind of like defeatist mentality.
Yes.
But I think there's a lot of these characters, we start with them at that kind of place of being like, they don't have the willingness to try to put in an effort. They're just like gonna go with the current.
Yes, yeah. And then the love is what makes them like, oh, there's a reason to live.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minato, Our Dining Table, which is one of my favorite.
It's just fascinating to me because like, especially like American media, I feel like really does not have these characters.
I mean, like, think about the Japanese movies we've seen, like Drive My Car. Like, it is like, I mean, that was 3 hours of a guy just like, this is life.
Sitting
I just have
silently
to.
in a car.
Yeah. You know?
Driving Mr. Director.
Yeah. Which is funny because now after watching like around an hour and a half of a man who took the longest train ride from Tokyo to Hokkaido.
Listen, okay, so right? Like I'm thinking about all of it, right?
Yes,
so,
they're all
like,
connected.
That
now.
guy like was filming himself during this like train journey that I was like watching as a vlog because I like trains because you can probably guess why.
My mom took Tylenol.
My mom took Tylenol when she was pregnant, and he was like filming this one part where he was like, there was a delay on the train, and he was like, the subtitle was, I'm so anxious right now, and like, because if I miss like this train, I won't be able to like continue the journey that I had planned for myself. You could like, he's like, so I'm brimming with anxiety,
and it's just like,
it's coursing out of my body, and this man is just looking out the window, and I'm like,
like, yeah, like, don't mean to do that. Like, he didn't mean that intentionally, but it's
But it's so funny because like, constantly the commentary of like Americans is like, we're so loud and extra and like over the top.
Girl, this is a show about 2 Americans.
Well, yeah, but I mean like Americans in general, right? Like I think because of the like in amount of like diversity is like there's not as much, you're not able to focus in on like a specific viewpoint that everyone has to share.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's like very interesting
that like
I always like notice it.
Like a lot of the media keeps having a same shared like oeuvre. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it. I mean, girl,
even that like weird anime that you watch where the guy's like a skeleton and
the bookseller.
The bookseller. Even that has a little bit of like, he just is at his job.
Yeah.
There's not like a driving force.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, is it because these main characters are who the audience is supposed to hook into? And the comment is like, you as someone, the reader, as someone who's reading this or watching this or enjoying this content, you are most likely a person who is like you feel this way as well. You can relate to this character.
Yeah. Possibly.
Who knows, Mama? Drop your theories.
If any like you know, Japanese culture studies majors, any anthropologists, anthropologers in the chat, please chime in.
Togawa confronts him and is like, "Why aren't you taking the promotion?" Blah 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 blah. He's also upset that he keeps smoking.
Yes.
And by him, I mean Togawa is upset that Nozue keeps smoking. And this is where I noted that he has like a very seems to be very concerned about the rules, because he's like, this isn't where we're supposed to. This is where the smoking section is, or whatever. But it's also interesting because going back to this whole conversation of like people that we've watched, a lot of those characters we've watched have been losers.
Yes, they're like...
And Nosue is not a loser.
No.
He's really liked.
He's very well liked. He has a very laissez-faire,
flazé-da.
Yes, where it's like, yeah, come say, come sa, whatever. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, whatever. Like, he's literally like this all show.
Yes, he's
like, constantly slumped or slouched.
Which
like,
apparently is also an American thing I learned about recently. People can tell when there's an American tourist because like we like lean on the hip.
Oh.
And apparently most people don't. They stand like straight up, I guess. And I was like, oh.
I thought it was a gay thing, leaning on a hip.
Honey, mama.
Yeah, he's not like a deadbeat. That's not the reason why he's not doing all. And like, think about like, you know, like, you're just saying this in Japan, like the Japanese people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's always like we're rooting for him to
But this is like why I really feel very strongly that I like that we jump from country to country each time we do it, because I feel like I discover something new each time we change countries. There's this long conversation they have about, this is where the specific ages are brought up. So we found out Nosue is 39, Togawa's 29. So age gap discourse.
Age gap, guys.
Here we go.
I know. Girls. I'm sorry.
How do you feel about a 10-year age gap, RJ? Let's get it on the record. Can we cut in, please?
39, 29? 39. Okay, I would say you can have a large age gap like up if you have not experienced life the same way yet. You know that
either I mean, this is what they all say, but like the 21-year-old is really mature, or the 31-year-old is really extremely immature.
Exactly. Yeah. Didn't you date? How much older was he?
Was I 21 yet? No, I hadn't turned 21 yet. I was 20. I think he was 26. I mean, they're not gonna like this, but I also feel like it's different for gay people.
For gay, yeah.
There is a less severe power imbalance with two gay guys than with a man and a woman.
Yeah. But also, I would agree with your first...
But there is an imbalance. I'm not saying that there's not. It's not as severe as...
But I will say in that one, it didn't feel like he was not a mature...
Well, I wasn't... Sure. I also was not... I was for sure not the mature 20-year-old. That's for sure.
I think you were both not mature people at the time in your relationship.
That was probably dumb, but it was fine. I mean, I was like sad at the time when it ended, and now I'm like, wow, I got so upset about a thing that I probably didn't need to care about.
Yeah.
Reefer Madness.
Because
he would wake and bake.
Oh my God, he would?
Mm-hmm.
He had a little humidifier.
He had like
a reefer fire or whatever.
It was like a double toil and trouble boil in a pot.
Just boiling in a pot?
Yeah, I mean, like it was.
That's crazy.
He would make
food, right?
Butter.
He would make butter. I remember. Yeah, he told me that.
And it's so funny.
You never got a buzz or a hat or something.
I just never did it because I didn't. I don't even think I think maybe one time I'd like smoked it or whatever.
The ganja weed.
But because it was like smoke. It didn't. Yeah. I just hit once, so it wasn't like when you do an edible or whatever, and you're like. But I don't really like feeling. I don't like the feeling of like
losing control.
I'm very type A, so that was very stressful.
Everyone knows you're type A.
So in this conversation,
would you say Togawa's type A then?
Yes, Togawa is very type A. Later, they have another conversation where Nosue says, this is like the line that really...
Yes, they're just sitting after work and like watching like two high school girls just like hang out.
Having fun. And he says, he basically says guys are never as happy as girls are.
Yeah.
They aren't allowed to be.
Yeah.
Well, he does not say they aren't allowed to be, but that is the implication.
Yes.
And this is where I was like, And this is why feminism is for everyone. It's not just for girls.
Yeah.
Free yourselves from the shackles, men. Go be, if you want to go enjoy, if you want to go run around and have fun, go do it.
Do it. No one cares.
You are locking yourself in a prison of your own making, honey.
And that's what Locktober means. Who said that?
What?
Yeah.
That's how I felt through that scene.
Yeah.
Is I was like, wake up, Pearl.
Yeah. No one has said it. No one cares.
And honestly, the craziest part to me is that this like idea, this germ of the idea, and is it in the book too? It has to be in the I bet it's in the manga.
Of that line?
Just that idea of being like,
oh,
let's roleplay as girls.
Yes, let's roleplay as girls. Yes, that's how they word it so that they could go.
It is like the most, because I remember when we watched My Personal Weatherman, there was like a line about being like, there was a line about something about eating sweets, and that it was like coded as girls.
It was the day they went out on a date.
Yes. And I didn't know that was like such a strong thing in Japan, and I was like, oh, that's so funny. And then people like commented and said like, oh yeah, it's like a blah blah blah.
It's a thing, yeah.
And I don't think we definitely have like, there are like drinks. I definitely would say guys are not allowed to order girly drinks.
Well, it's kind of coming back because there's that TikTok of like just big burly guys or like old guys that are like, or dads that are like, hey, can I get a black coffee? And then they slip the barista a piece of paper, and then it says like pumpkin spice latte, extra foam, heart.
Yeah. But I don't know if we have necessarily food, but we don't really have like dessert places in the way like Korea or Tokyo does, where it's like just a store where you just get like a sweet treat.
Yeah.
We have like ice cream.
Yeah. And that's for everyone.
And that's kind of it. And crumble. We have crumble cookies. Which is
not good. I'll say it. Yes, there is. Act like teenage girls. Then let's do it, huh? Do what? Act like teenage girls. What? Why not? Let's have pancakes for lunch and then go right into the pancake.
Into the diner.
Yeah.
Yeah, this really floored me.
Just that concept that like they're still...
I think the concept that the way he is going to access getting out of the rut that he is in is
it's like well, let's be teenage girls.
That, but like more like the thing that he is like yearning for is to experience thrill.
Life, yeah.
And like
discover things again.
I'm sorry, the embodiment of enjoying life is teenage girls. Then we should all aspire to that.
Be girls.
Like I'm genuinely like,
yeah.
Why do we do this thing where we're like we shit on what teenage girls like? Because at the end of the day, guess who's having fun?
Yeah,
not anybody else.
Right. Let's all go to Claire's.
Let's bring Claire's back.
Let's all go to Justice.
Bring Claire's back. I was like very moved by this.
Yeah, totally. Especially, I mean, I think it's because we're up in that age too. So it's that thing of like,
I think you are. Yeah.
We definitely were also raised in a very like anything girly is like you're gay. Yeah. You're gay.
But that's what I mean is like because the gay is not as prominent a thing there externally, outwardly, right. Like it becomes like it just is like this is how I'm like this is my point of being like homophobia specifically toward gay men is just misplaced misogyny.
Yes,
because mama, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so they have pancakes.
They go have pancakes together, and Nozoe's like a little embarrassed because he's like, I don't want to eat these. I can't eat these pancakes in front of people. They're the only guys in the store.
Mm-hmm.
And Togawa's just like, we just have to do it. We're just gonna roleplay as girls, and let's talk
like teenage girls.
Yeah.
So, have you thought about why you're so all the goddamn time?
He reads him down so hard. It's
and
so
he's like,
crazy.
Whoa! He's like, we're just having girl talk. Why are you so, like, ambitionless?
Well, we have girl dinner. Let's have girl talk, honey.
Get your together.
Bitch.
Wow. Oh.
Jessica's coming.
Oh. Yeah. She got red.
This is where I was like, was with you, where I was like, is Nosue gay? Because he says the girls he says you're hot.
They're giggling about you.
But then he clarifies being like, the girls in the office say that you're hot.
Yeah.
I overheard them say that you were hot. Da 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 da.
So that's the thing. And I think it's not a clear shift of point of view, but there is, like, we're getting into the psyche of Togawa after this. Because, like, I think he's picking up these small crumbs and it's like, are you saying that about me? Do you think that about me? Like, are you attracted to me?
I will say something had to there is a very specific moment that has to happen, because then the rest of the first episode and the second episode, I'm assuming the rest of the show is very chasing after Lung
He's
Jim.
like, I'm gonna get this old man.
I'm gonna get this old man. I'm gonna bag this old man.
I'm bagging this old man.
Yes.
Because it activates in this.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that's what you want. And then he's like,
I'm going out to eat sweet treats with you every week.
Every week.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
But yes, he does tell him about himself to his own face.
Absolutely. As girls, we need to tell each other these things.
But he'd also accidentally let slip, I like you. And then it has to be like, I like working with you as a manager.
Yeah, and he kind of phrases this conversation as like, it's more about, I really admire you at work. You have such drive, dedication, and that you haven't had that anymore.
Yes, and what is his hypothesis?
Oh, his
as to why he's like this. Do you remember?
Is it drive? What's the word? What's the word that he uses? Like, what's the metaphor that he uses?
The fuel?
The fuel.
Well, but what's his hypothesis of who Nosue is right now? Why he's like this? What's the real reason he won't do any of these things?
What?
Because he's scared.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. No, but wasn't I just talking about a thing where I was listening to somebody and they said they were talking to a friend who said, like, the older you get, you have to challenge yourself to, like, experience new opportunities.
Wasn't that here? Didn't Togawa say that?
No, I'm referring to, I just don't know if I've said it on the pod.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever, because I was listening to a Pop Culture Happy Hour episode where Linda Holmes said it.
Oh, like about something they watched, or?
I think so. Oh, yeah, because she was saying, like, she's now started to, like, she's
challenge
able
herself
to enjoy horror movies in a way she didn't used to be able to. But her point was, like, she had a friend tell her, like, as you get older, you have to like pointedly search out ways to, like, challenge yourself and try new things, because otherwise, he says it in the scene too.
I know, yeah.
He says, like, the reason, and I don't know if this is true, but he says the reason that kids' lives feel so long is because every experience is a brand new experience.
Yeah.
But when
I buy that.
I think it's more about I buy partially. I think it's more about the fact that, like, when you're 10 years old, a year feels like 1/10 of your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Older you get, the fraction gets smaller and smaller, so that it feels faster and faster as you go through a year.
Yeah.
And what have you done to challenge yourself? Anything you did today?
Yes, honey. I played guitar. I took guitar class, and today was my recital.
There you go.
We played a little ditty called Red River Valley.
But it's a good reminder.
Yes.
Because it's very real.
Yeah.
And luckily I don't think my mom is like,
I want to try something.
I don't think my mom is like,
but she's open to it.
She's open to it.
Like, yeah, let's do it. I think she just doesn't want to do stuff alone.
Yeah. But she'll listen. She went to Italy.
She went to Italy, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. She went on a cruise.
Yeah. I mean, these are safe things for
a
65-year-old white woman to do. But
yes,
yeah. It's a good reminder. That's all. That's my important message. It is. I have to imagine that it's very different watching this show. This is why I don't think it probably got a lot of. It has never won a vote. Because I think this show would feels differently for us than it would be like a 20-year-old.
A 20-year-old be like, yeah, just do it. Like it may.
I think the 20-year-old would be like, oh, it's a good show. Like I think,
yeah,
it's a good show to watch or whatever. But it is not speaking to that audience.
Ooh, rich world,
but dude. It will.
It will, honey.
It will.
It will. Just you wait.
Let's just say that.
Just you wait.
Yeah, it's very scary.
You sneeze and your back hurts, and then that's
It's not even that. I mean, it's that, but there is like a genuine.
It's the.
This year, I've really had to be like, oh my God, like it's so easy.
We were just talking about
It's so easy to get in a place where you are everything is very easy.
You don't have to challenge yourself
in any way. You don't have to leave the house if you don't
want to. Yes, and then you become you go
and
into
then you realize you've only walked on average 1,500 steps a day in a month, and it's like, oh, maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why I feel like shit.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah,
which I mean, yeah, that's probably part of it too. Like. You do feel weaker. You feel like you don't have any energy to do anything because you're not looking for opportunities to have like a burst of energy or like, you know, a burst of joy or spark.
Yeah. It's so
They're not
crazy,
asking you to like, you know, go on an Atlantis cruise or anything. It's
this is gonna go so off topic, so I'm so sorry. This is just like weird because I feel like it really is coming at a very. It actually feels like it's very correct that we're watching this right now.
I know.
Because I feel like
this
whole thing is like the way. Okay, so like as you get older, you have to like maintain yourself in a different way.
Yeah,
which is kind of what we're talking about. Yes. We're talking about new experiences and stuff like that, but also just like maintenance.
Yeah. But also like you can't compare to how you like this used to work when I was 24 or 23.
Yes, but like doesn't it feel like everything now is just like trying to sell you?
Well, everyone on TikTok is trying to give you like, well, this is the cortisol levels. That's why.
Yes.
So do this, do that.
It's not your cortisol levels actually don't matter. It's truly the thing where you'll scroll through videos and then they like
it's cortisol. It's actually not
the claim that you just saw.
You don't drink enough water. You actually do drink enough water.
You don't have to seek out water. You can just drink it from whatever you're
Coke.
drinking and eating.
You're drinking too much water. Your electrolytes are gonna cause a tumor. Like whatever. Like there's yes.
Yeah.
Rather than just like going out and just live.
I mean,
live your life.
I don't think like what necessarily is going on right now with like
the world,
the health and wellness industry specifically is like great. It does feel like it's very shady.
Yeah.
And it's preying on a fear everyone has of
dying and getting old. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a bummer. But and as frustrating as it can be to see people kind of get sucked into that like mindset of like disregarding everything to believe this super special potion works when like mama it's tummy time like it's a diuretic, mama. It's not, it's a diuretic. I understand why everything feels this way right now because there feels like there's no. We're all unmoored.
Yes.
We're all like
unmoored. Yeah, there's no one telling us
floating in the abyss.
Yes. They eat these pancakes.
He says also that doing all this would boost serotonin. Serotonin! Is that a good drag name? Serotonin?
Serotonin.
That has to be.
I'm sure there's a girl out there.
There has to be a girl named Serotonin.
Doing her jumping jacks or whatever.
Yeah, whatever she's doing.
Whatever she's doing.
And yes, this now is where we finally get to the regret can fuel your lifeline. Regret can fuel your life. Line
dialogue,
not lifeline. And we flash back to Togawa's interview day. We initially see him getting interviewed, and he's very honest.
But like, I don't have experience.
I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then we see another flashback where Nozue runs into him after the interview, where he's like sitting out on a bench or whatever outside. Nozue's in a 3-piece suit. This will come up in the next episode. And kind of gives him a little counsel of being like, it was very refreshing to hear your open honesty about everything, and gives him the line of being like, let it fuel you.
Yeah.
So then Togawa gives that line back to him.
Back to Nozue.
And
this is when Nozue remembers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, because that night, he asks him to go out for a drink after the interview. So then when he remembered, like, oh, I was the one who gave that lesson to him, he asks Togawa to go out on a drink. He's like, let's go out on a drink. It's been a long time since that first night.
Episode 2. How long are we? 45. It's okay. I don't have as many notes on episode 2. We're not even anything.
You're not even dating, honey.
Togawa's already.
Because the girlies won't stop talking.
Ishida wants Nozue. Ishida is just like another girl who clearly has the hots for Nozue. So Togawa's like, I'll go to your meeting for you on your behalf, because he doesn't want him to meet with her.
I love it. I love this trope. I love it.
This is actually where they have the conversation about new experiences. Was in episode 2.
Yeah.
So they talk about that, and then they decide to have parfaits, have ice cream. So they go have ice cream, and then
there's a long line.
There's 2 Fujos in front.
Yes, there's 2 Fujos. It's like, do you see these 2 hunks behind us? I bet they're together. Ooh!
Yeah.
So me.
Very you. They have this meal, and they have the ice cream, and while they're having the ice cream, this is when Togawa brings up the 3-piece suits and is like, you used to really look good in those. And he's framing it as being like, I think the internal thing of being like, if you like put forth an effort to look your best, then you'll also feel your best.
Yeah.
But he's also doing it because he thinks he's hot.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
And he steals these little, like, you see the actor that plays Togawa, like, you see him make the decision that he's gonna say it, and then like immediately decide, like he lets it out that like, ooh, I want you to do this, and then it's like, because blah 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 blah. Like, it's so quick. It's so good.
This is now also where we get the food porn montage. So they just keep going out every week and getting new sweet treats. We've got cakes, we've got pancakes, we've got cupcakes.
A donut on top of a iced coffee or something?
Donut on an iced coffee. We've got anything you could want. Back at work, after a month of this, it's White Day, which is March 14th, for those of you that don't know.
It's like the response to Valentine's Day. It's when the guy can... No.
Yes, it's the guy.
It's the guy.
The guy asks or brings chocolate to the girl or whatever.
Yeah.
Because on Valentine's Day, the girl gives chocolates to the boys or whatever.
Yeah.
Or does the stickers or whatever.
Stickers is the Thai one.
Stickers is the Thai
one. But that's,
one.
I think, graduation too. Like, it's tied to that. Remember?
I don't know specifically what it is, but
there was a Thai one.
It's in My Love Mix-Up.
Oh, in the Gemini 4th one?
In the Gem 4th one, yeah. It's like in the first episode. Okay, so because of that, Nozue has decided that he's going to take the girls in the office out to lunch, and Togawa is
pissed.
Pressed.
He is on his phone, like, looking up, like, oh, I'm going to take him to lunch here.
At like a really fancy
I know, they've
lunch place.
He's going to step it up because it's White Day, so he's like, I want to take out
my little lady.
I want to take out the old lady out to a nice lunch.
Wife,
okay. Cook clean soup. And then he overhears that Nozue is like, well, let me take you guys girls out, like, invite all of your friends, blah blah blah. And he immediately like switches, like he's pissed, flipping pages, driving. He's like, I'm getting coffee. so funny.
It's so good.
So good.
He goes out to lunch.
The
best part of this entire episode, no joke, it's so brilliant, is Nozue's coming back with the girls. They're all surrounding him,
like
kind of like
girls.
Yeah. Like they're all whatever. It's very funny. And he is up on like a balcony looking down,
just staring,
and then you cut to a close up of him, and he's drinking a hot chocolate, but the cup says bitter chocolate. It's so funny. And I hope to God that it's intentional, because if it's not, then it's like too perfect for words.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my God, it's so funny. So then they meet each other in the break room while they're getting like more coffee or whatever. Mm-hmm. And Nosue says like, well, I just wanted to take the girls out because, I wanted to get, the real reason is because I wanted to get more ideas about what places we can go eat. And Togawa goes, oh, well, if that's the case, fine. No, but
it's so it's so funny because even before that, he was just like, "Did you have a good lunch?" Everyone in the office talking about your harem lunch.
Everyone, your slutty lunch that you had with all the girls. Harem lunch is crazy. Lunch was so good. Bitter chocolate and harem lunch.
Bitter chocolate harem lunch.
Yeah, it's good. Wow. But yeah, the switch up when he realizes that it was like.
It's so that they could go to places. Yeah, it's like,
oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then we get this moment.
This is what I'm saying. Like, maybe, okay, explain the moment. And the question still remains about Nosue for me.
So the moment is they decide to start doing, so all of these like are framed conversations about being like, and then they start role playing as girls.
Yeah.
Except though, if we're really doing role playing, I gotta be honest, I have notes because like I don't feel like anybody's really getting the character.
I need a clear,
yes. I need an objective. I need motivation.
I need a clear in and out.
Yeah,
just like a little slate,
Hi, my name is Nosue, and I will be playing Teenage Girl number 1.
Take a moment for yourself.
Take a moment,
and then start the scene.
And so they do this again in the office. It's the first time they've done it, not in like a restaurant.
Yeah,
one would assume.
Yeah.
And in the conversation, he asks Togawa for a hug.
Yeah, it's like, blah, blah, blah. Like, well, what? You're so hot. Or da, da, da. Why don't you just hug me? Girls hug, right? Hug me.
It's like a challenge.
Yeah. That's what I thought. You can't do it. Anyway, I'll see you for pancakes tomorrow.
What?
That's what I mean. Like, I swear, but I think I'm combining it with other stories. I'm like, is he gay? I didn't think he was, but the way he's kind of like playing this up, maybe.
So there are characters who come up to them and are like, do you have a girlfriend? And their reaction isn't like, oh no. But they're also, it's a Japanese BL. Their reaction would never be that big like anyway.
That. Yes, yeah, totally. But anyway, Togawa takes him up on this challenge, and he does hug him. And then crazy, he whispers to him, is like, "What are you nervous? Because like a girl like you is being hugged by a hot guy like me."
Yeah. So now we're just role playing that just. Nosue is the teenage girl in this moment.
And Nosue is like, wait.
I don't know what freaky deaky shit y'all want to get into.
But I would like to see it. I need to see it. Here's the thing. This is how I knew this show was the story, whatever. When I bought Old Fashioned Cupcake, when I bought it at the store, okay, it was shrink wrapped.
Does it have stuff? Do you remember?
It's right there. It says explicit content, honey.
So
they're not going to show it in the show.
No. Yeah, I just think it's very I was not expecting I don't think it's like a show that's doing a rumination on gender. That's not at all what I'm implying.
But the fact that it it was like,
ooh, I didn't know it was going to bring it up at all.
In the show. Like I thought that they were just going to focus on the show of like, let's bring you back to life. But to actually be like,
you like
hot guys.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Is that a gun in my pocket or am I happy to see you?
Yeah.
I was not expecting the show to, talk about gender at all. I don't think it's like
I don't know.
think the conversation's big, obviously.
I think it's going to be more about...
But I even think, like, a lot of... I mean, like, even if you were to... There is still a... there are many gay men who, if you were to, like, even compare them to women, like, they would get very uncomfortable with that.
Or even just, like, gay men who are like, I'm going out to name female pop star here, but I'm not doing that at the concert. You know what I mean? Like that kind of like, there's an imaginary line that like, oh, this is a step too far. Yes. But like, we're all here at the Lorde concert or whatever. We're all gay here. Right. You know, like, yeah. So I think it's gonna show up in the show in the small ways that we see Nozue being uncomfortable, that for someone like his age, that like when he was at the cafe, taking pictures, like he's shocked that like Togawa wants to take pictures of him. Yes. And he thinks it's weird that like, well, I don't want to be in a picture with Togawa because people are going to be like, well, there's a hot guy and then an old schlub like me that's in the photo. Mm-hmm. It's more about that. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it's it does actually kind of remind me of Minato. Yes. Minato's the exact same, they're just aged down 10 years.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
But that's its own kind of unique. Minato's a very strange character.
Yes.
But then I was even thinking of
there's like the same thing, like he burned out so hard that he had to go back to a laundromat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's also kind of like a JBL Japanese story that they love to explore, that of like you work so hard that like once that is not your purpose anymore, what do you do? Mm-hmm. And then like that's when the love comes in too.
Yeah.
It's clearly a show that's making us think about and talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
For 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And in the 2, I mean, like there was barely anything in the second episode, but it was still so much that a lot to chew on.
Well, we kind of talked about some of it in the
combined
first part, yeah. But
who's your MVP, Adam?
Togawa.
I know. There is something, I mean, like he's obviously the more active.
He's activo. Not the passivo.
He's not the passivo character.
Sure. Yes. I think it's very, I just had no idea what to expect from the show.
Right. You thought it was going to be Cooking Crush up in this bitch.
It really is like
Minato's
I know. The more I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Yeah, for now, I'll give it to Togawa as well. I think Nozue... I will say, yes, the start of this character not being, like, a schlubby loser, and that's why he's, like, I thought was a really interesting take. Like, he is, on paper, still a great guy, very well-respected, like, nice. Like, he has good morals. It's just, he has... A little bit like Long Jim, it's just, like, you have just put yourself in a place where, like, I've just given up on that part of my life or something.
Or like it just doesn't apply. It doesn't have to apply to me anymore.
Yeah. And you could make an argument
but
like,
he, even throughout these 2 episodes, he calls himself a 40-year-old, and then at the end of the break room scene,
he's like, hey, I'm still in my 30s.
I'm still in my 30s.
But those are the pancakes and the cupcakes working.
Yeah. So everybody please go get your sweet treats.
And
get your Miss Serotonin.
And I better see a cookie eaten at the end of this show. That's all I'm saying. Okay. If this show better end the same cell as the end of this book. Woo! All right. Well, if you'd like to join us for our old-fashioned cupcake reactions, you can join that on patreon.com/boysloveboyslove. We are watching for the 2 more weeks, we're going to finish old-fashioned cupcake, but we're also watching Kimjira. Mm-hmm. We're also finishing Revenge Love.
Revenged Love.
And then we'll start a new one for that, too, which is crazy. So, join us, Fujos, at Patreon.
Even the Fudanshi show, the bartender guy, that was weird. He was weird.
Yeah.
That was pointedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird, though.
And, I mean, obviously, like, Man Who Defies BL.
Listless.
Yeah.
Very fine with just being like absolutely middle of the road.
I'm a secondary character. Yep. I am an extra.
I want to be an NPC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need the study.
I would love in the way that in college I read that book called Suicide in Scandinavia. I want like an
because you were, what was it for? Hedda Gabler? It was a paper on
Hedda Gabler and Miss Julie.
Miss Julie, yeah.
Because they both.
Yeah. Honestly, this would be something that I would ask. I would
Doctor
Baudinet. Dr. Baudinet. I'd be interested to like hear his thoughts because I know he worked in Japan and studied in Japan too. Mm-hmm. So
yeah.
Well, come join us, Fujos, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to bring that
your muffin.
Bring that cupcake. Bring that cupcake over here.
Get out.